Solomon Islands set to ban Facebook in the name of national unity.
Here's a summary of the article.
My mum was very sick, and she went downhill very quickly, within like 10 days, and then we lost her, she said. My last goodbyes with my mum were on a video call on Facebook. On Messenger without it, I wouldn't have seen her or heard her for the last time. Like many Solomon Islanders living overseas, the government's decision has her perplexed and worried. Even though I've been in Australia for more than 20 years, my connection and my culture and family are very important to me, and Facebook has made that easy for me, Mustadakata said. A few weeks ago, the Solomon Islands government faced criticism over documents leaked on Facebook that showed how COVID-19 funds for economic recovery had been spent. Ruth Lillickler, the head of the anti-corruption group Transparency Solomon Islands, said she believed such leaks were the real reason behind the ban, which she said was an indication that our government is becoming very authoritarian. Facebook said it was reaching out to local officials to discuss the move, which it said would impact thousands of people in the Solomon Islands who use our services to connect and engage in important discussions across the Pacific.
This post received a score of 100,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Facebook would be a fine online social tool if it was strictly a place to link up with other people such as family, friends and coworkers. Having conversations, sharing photos, etc. All the other stuff Facebook has added, such as all the garbage that isn't part of the core functionality of the site, is the problem.
That's what it was when you needed a .edu email address to have an account.
Those were the days.
Before my parents guilted me until I added them, and my dad would call me to lecture me about a status or post I shared. Or that I don't add this family member or that. I totally experienced that South Park Facebook episode.
Parents destroyed Facebook for the first generation of users by acting like parents.
A comedian I once saw said that social media is like a really great party. Everyone was having a blast until your parents showed up.
I always saw Facebook as a place with a bunch of people I knew but would never want to hang out with in real life.
Right. I try to avoid that, but then there's awkward moments when I ignore someone's friend request, like a coworker, and they ask me in real life why I didn't accept. Like brew, take a hint.
Just tell them to their face. I only keep close personal friends and family who I interact with regularly on there, and I don't use it much. If they're capable of getting mad at an acquaintance for treating them like an acquaintance, well, you just dodged a bullet by not being their friend. Tell them you only add dank memolords.
Irony of all the people ITT not realizing the issues plaguing Facebook can be found here on Reddit, just in different flavors. It's a problem with social media and the entire internet in a way. Banning Facebook just shifts it somewhere else.
It's a problem with people and how they act on average when given a layer or two of anonymity or at least a couple degrees of separation from being face to face.
It's a problem with social media companies having zero accountability for the bullshit content that their algorithms decide to feed people, and capitalism incentivizing them to get people as addicted as possible.
Fuck any government that resorts to censorship in order to protect itself from scrutiny.
LMAO, never thought Reddit would actually be in favor of the government banning internet websites. Fucking hypocrites.
It's probably because Reddit has a hate boner for Facebook and hasn't actually read the article. They just upvote an anti-Facebook title. Government tries to ban a platform that hosts prominent criticisms of them. Reddit, I sleep. Government tries to ban Facebook. Reddit, a woo gggaaa smiling face smiling face smiling face.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.